MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and
Play ball. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Knight. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay cool. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. And this team
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Come on now. One time.
Brady takes his lead at third with one away.
Wait for a good one.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curved there, and that's out number 2. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on? So next to the plate for the Phils, Miguel Sano.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to base runners off.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an
into the box now Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that's the first out. Digging in now, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Robertson has got it, and the side is retired. When we return. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anderson.
Hill down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Miguel Sano. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Sano.
On down the line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base.
Now batting, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. He threw first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out.
The third baseman, number 8, Michael Bronco.
To the left side. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
You know, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it. Like
from Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've up next from Miami, Kevin Knight. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Sano is over to take a look at it.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-1 home. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Wait for your pitch up
First
there,
pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Daniel Robertson.
Hey, come on now, guys.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
See it, drive it. Come on, Marley. Hey, see it, drive it.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze it.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid. Let her rip right here. We need you. Hey, your pitch.
Miami down to their last strike. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
7-4 the final finish today.
Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 10 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful. So stepping in, Kevin Knight swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
3-2, full count.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
The 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Kevin Knight. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Let's go now. One time.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Addison Russell would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Here we go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Knight.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and on your defense a little bit.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
The 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened.
Striding into the box, Kevin Knight. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Knight.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Get yours
Decided
right here,
to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.